Have you ever wondered what your cat is really thinking? Behind those glowing eyes and silent footsteps lies a creature both familiar and deeply mysterious. A hunter, a companion, and in many ways, still a wild animal at heart. This is the secret world of domestic cats. Thousands of years ago, cats weren't pets. They were survivors. Domestic cats are believed to have descended from the African wildcat, an independent predator that chose to live near humans, not because it was tamed, but because it saw opportunity. Where there were humans, there were crops. Where there were crops, there were rodents. And where there were rodents, there were cats. Unlike dogs, cats didn't evolve to serve humans. They adapted on their own terms. Even today, your house cat is a perfectly engineered hunter. With lightning-fast reflexes, they can react in just 0.1 seconds, faster than the blink of a human eye. Their flexible spine allows them to twist midair, which is why they almost always land on their feet. And their night vision? It's 6 times better than ours. In near darkness, when we see nothing, your cat sees everything. Why do cats stare at nothing? Why do they suddenly sprint across the room at full speed? And why do they knock things off tables? These behaviors aren't random. Cats are highly sensitive to movement, sound, and even tiny vibrations. What looks like nothing to us could be a flicker of light, a distant insect, or even just their natural hunting instincts kicking in. As for knocking things over, that's curiosity mixed with a hunter's instinct to test movement. Cats may seem quiet, but they're constantly communicating. Interestingly, adult cats rarely meow at each other. That sound is mostly reserved for humans. Over time, cats have learned that meowing gets our attention, and they've adapted their tones, some even mimicking the sound of a baby's cry, to trigger our instincts. They also recognize their owner's voice, but often choose to ignore it. Despite their independent nature, cats form deep emotional bonds. They may not show affection like dogs, but their love is subtle. A slow blink, a gentle head bump, or choosing to sit beside you in silence. These are signs of trust, something cats don't give easily. Studies have even shown that a cat's purr can have healing effects, reducing stress, lowering blood pressure, and promoting relaxation. Here are a few facts that might surprise you. Cats have over 20 muscles just to control their ears. Each cat's nose print is unique, just like a human fingerprint. They spend around 70% of their lives sleeping, and some cats can even learn to open doors. But perhaps the most fascinating fact of all is that no matter how domesticated they seem, a part of them is still wild. So the next time your cat watches you from across the room, or disappears into the shadows, remember this: you're not just living with a pet, you're sharing your home with a silent hunter, a clever observer, and one of nature's most fascinating creatures, the domestic cat, mysterious, graceful, and never fully understood.